Alright, people, back to the grind. My M.S.G. Man, I forgot what this one's called. Special Edition Gold Lance Set. Not really sure what the set is called, so I'm going to put it on the screen as usual. This one is a gold version of what's normally a silver lance set, and man, is it really cool. This one was a little bit more expensive. I want to say it was $8 or $9 from when I saw it, but or from when I got it. It comes with the shield, a couple of mounts for the shield, this really long lance, and that ends in both a lance tip or in a gun lance tip with a cannon, which seems to be missing a part. That's no good. And a bayonet on that one. So, really cool looking stuff. Works in the Zaku's hands perfectly. Trying to hold it with both hands on this one ended up in a little bit of a cluster, so I had to remove the arm guard that actually helped hold it in place for this one. But really cool lance with a lot of little accessories that I will get to as I go along. So yeah, Zaku with the gun and bayonet, and Gundam with the pokey pokey. So really, really cool looking set. Let's move on. Alright, we see here the gun lance. I'm going to say gun lance, but cannon lance in the arms of Jinrai. I attached the shield to this arm and this one to this hand. So this one's kind of out of luck with the shield, but definitely a cool look with two shields. So he looks like he's going to be well defended while attacking with this large cannon. I think for height, that's definitely up there, but it works. It works pretty well. Sorry about the light here. I'm trying to block it off, but I can't seem to get all of it. There you go. Really cool look there. Alright, another thing you can do is go ahead and take off the handle set here for the gun tip and just use it as a plain old lance. Here you have shoulder guards instead of shields, so definitely a more, I want to say, samurai themed look in my opinion, with the overbearingly large shields. I love these shields actually. They're small enough to be carried in hand, and the right size to be used as armor plating, and they do have quite a mean look to them. If you panel line those and darken those holes up, maybe put a chrome on that, it looks like powered armor of some sort. So definitely a cool look on that one. So yeah, there's her spear. Alright, magical girl over here with the gun lance tip, the nice cannon. Just to show you a size comparison on the girl, it's very large, a very large lance. I still have the other lance here for you. Seeing in comparison, very, very large weapon. Showing that thing is also as tall as her torso and her head. So very, very big weapon. That kind of gets me excited to see what it's going to look like with the Alex. So here we go. I'm actually a really big fan of how this looks. I took off the tail end of the lance and just using it as a gun, somewhat like the gun lances that beam lances that they use in F91. That shield is definitely not enough meat for him being this large, but attached to the lance here looks incredible in my opinion. That said, your mileage may vary. But for Alex, I think that one definitely works. That shield, I've seen it in Hexagear Customs, and it really does add a lot of personality. I think that big beefy slab is pretty cool for smaller looking units. But obviously Alex is a pretty big boy, and with this gun lance, I think he is just about at the limit of its size and usage. But that said, it does look quite impressive on him. Still, even its size is apparent even with this large mech. So, as far as the set goes itself, I highly, highly recommend it. I am a huge fan of lances, as you know, and lances are definitely one of the things that I have to get when I see them. With all the accessories and combinations of joints and how you can mount these different things, this flexibility being all over the place is definitely a boon to the set. I think the way it looks all across the board worked very well, even with Chaos and Pretty, who doesn't seem to be at home with weapons with ammunition of any sort. But she made it work, I think, even just holding it like she did. This one, definitely a win all across the board. So, if you can find it, buy it. It does come in a non-special edition, which is just silver instead of the gold parts. But it's basically the exact same thing. There's nothing extra in this one. So, the only thing I do want to warn you about is that this tip isn't as mounted as others might be. I mean, like, it sits on there, but you can see how easily I pulled that off. Maybe put some glue, some poster tack, something like that, to make that end tighter. Obviously, I have two of them because I had two of them. The other one has the same issue. I just use this one because it is silvered already. I put the Sharpie marker on there, as you can tell, just to add that little flair. That said, definitely a good buy, and I think it is a little bit more expensive than others at $8 compared to the $5 or $6 that the other ones are. But $1 more for a neat little piece is definitely something that you can do. I would highly, highly recommend this set. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.